Alright, so we just got the latest on the draw. What is your reaction to it?
I'm a little bit disappointed, to be honest with you. It would have been great to have had our 2 games at home in front of our fans. I think the state has done a tremendous job with the COVID responsibilities that we've gone through, and it would have been fantastic to have 7,000 people at High Marsh to play our 2 home games. So a little bit disappointed with the FFA in that regard.
Do you know why?
No, they haven't given us any indication why yet. So I'm sure the club is still pushing to at least get the Sydney game at home. That would be fantastic for us and for our supporters and for the state.
What are they going to do to get that game over the line so we can play football?
Yeah, I'm not too sure because, as I said, the state has done a tremendous job with the COVID, and we can have 7,000 people at High Marsh. And there's nothing better than a footballer to be playing in the stadium with supporters. I'm sure we've seen the AFL and the rugby games and even the football in Europe played in front of grounds where there's no supporters, and it's not the same atmosphere. The game doesn't look as exciting. So it would be a much better spectacle to have supporters there.
How do you feel now that you do actually have a draw to work off, though, and you actually games are one step closer?
I've seen the draw, 3-4 weeks ago, so we've sort of saw the draw, given the draw about 4 weeks ago, and when we were originally given the draw, they said we would have some home games. So I'm not too sure why now they've gone away from that.
What does it mean to be back at the beach? It's been a while since Adelaide United's been yawning.
Yeah, it has been. I'm not sure the boys are too happy with it at the moment, being in the middle of winter. I'm sure they'll be much more enjoy it in the summertime, but it's a good atmosphere. It's good for the boys just to have a different outlook. Instead of going out to play football all the time, it's different. Different atmosphere for them.
And how is? Oh, you go, mate.
Are you looking to bring back any of the other things that we saw under Cozzy and Viddy back in the day when you were playing?
Look, I'm very much a coach, players coach. So I know the players enjoy coming down here, different scenery. So we'll look at a lot of different things to just try and, as I said, keep the fun.
Riley McGree hasn't done much today. What's the latest with him?
He just pulled up a little bit sore yesterday in the game. Riley, being young, he's always tries to do a little bit too much, which is just, and he did a little bit too much yesterday. He's, when you look at his stats from the game, he did the most high-speed meters, did run the furthest, so he's just a little bit sore from that.
He played just the first half?
No, he played pretty much the whole game, missed the last 5 minutes. So, we just have to be careful of Riley that, just his enthusiasm, and sometimes he does a little bit too much.
How's Paul Izzo going?
Yeah, Paul will look to join the full training on Friday. So, he's doing really well.
In terms of Riley McGree, is it more of just a soreness, or is it a hamstring? Is it the quad? What can you...
It's just soreness, just general soreness at the moment. So, we don't want to risk him too much at this stage. We're still, 18 days to our first game, so there's plenty of time for him.
So no other fresh injury concerns from yesterday then, just McGree's soreness?
Yeah, just Riley's a little bit of soreness, and James is, he wasn't here this morning either. He had to go off and see the doc. He's got an ongoing issue that he's having looked at again that's sort of flared up. So he's got to see the doc today, and we just have to then reassess to see what course of action we'll take with James.
What's the severity of that? Is that something that you think is worrying that he might miss the first game back, or? Yeah,
there's a possibility that he could miss that because there's talk that could be an operation involved. So we'll just have to wait and see what the doctor recommends.
What's that recurring?
He's just has a knee complaint that he's had for the whole season. So and it just hasn't really settled with the time off, and it sort of he pulled up a little bit sore with it yesterday. Got through training, all the training sessions so far, got through the game, but it's just something that's worrying him a little bit at the moment. So we're just going to send him for some tests, see the doctor, and see what we can do with it.
What did you take away from yesterday's game that was most impressive for you?
The commitment from the players. I think they showed a lot of commitment. It got a little bit feisty at times, which was good. It showed that the boys mean something to them. We're a little bit rusty. We struggled to keep the ball at times. But the second half, I was really impressed with the second half. The first half there was a few things that I wasn't too happy with, and we discussed that at half time, and to the credit to the boys, they went out there and put that in place.
Al-Hassan Toure returned. What did you make of this return?
Yeah, look, he's a very exciting player to watch, and he showed glimpses of that yesterday when he was running at players. He's very exciting to watch when he's running at defenders, and I'm sure our defenders don't like it when he does that, and I'm sure the rest of the A-League defenders in the league won't like that as well. So it's fantastic. Again, you know, we've got to be careful that we don't push him too much too early, because he's missed a lot of football.
But you expect he will play some point in this season coming up?
Yeah, I expect him to play a lot.
Christian Opseth was your main striker yesterday. Have you figured out who's going to take that role when you roll around for the first game?
Look, as I said, we're 18 days away, and you know, we've got 21 players at the moment that are really pushing for those 11 spots, so it's open for everyone at the moment.
What about in midfield? Obviously, you mentioned before about Troisi possibly missing the first game back. Is that idea that you're going to keep him playing that sort of deep-lying playmaker role that he was playing before, and McGree further forward? Or
No. Yesterday, so James played a lot higher yesterday. You know, I've had a talk to James, and I think he's more suited to playing in a lot higher position. So yeah, if he's fully fit, he won't be playing no defensive role for us.